see how to write data into CSV files and how to read data from CSV file. CSV file is nothing but as a comma separated values. Data are separated by comma by default, and it is stored like a tabular format. And it's a plain text. You can open in Notepad or Excel applications. You can open it, and each row is considered as a record, and each record consists of one or more field. Everything is separated by comma is the default. We can use another separator also. We can use by default is comma. So we want to work out any operation in CSV files. We have to import the module CSV. So in a CSV file, using the reader, we can read the data from the CSV file. And if you want to write data in any CSV file, we can use the method writer. As well as we can use dictionary reader for reading the dictionary data, and dictionary writer class used for writing the dictionary data. So the first program, how to write the list of data into the CSV file using the function CSV writer. So first we are opening the file student.csv in the right mode, and new line is a default character for every row. If we don't give, everything will be combined and come, so we have to give the new line attribute, and the file object is file, and csv.writer function created the writer object used to write the row in the file. So write row functions used to write the row, one row into the file. So here there are 4 rows we are going to write in the file students CSV. So 4 rows will be like that. Suppose if we open in the notepad file, then every column will be separated by the comma. And so the previous example, write row is used to do writing the single row, and here write rows functions at a time we can add more than one rows. And next, by default CSV file delimiter is comma. Here we are using that csv.writer file object comma. The delimiter is a pipe symbol, so data are separated by the pipe symbol. So like that, serial number next pipe symbol, name, pipe symbol, age, like that it will come. And next, we can give the codes CSV file. The data will be enclosed by the codes. For that, we can use that attribute quoting equal to csv.quote non-numeric means the data will be quoted. That constant values quote non-numeric means except the number, all the strings are quoted, and delimiter here is given the semicolon, and quoting also has some other constant value. Quote all means all the data are surrounded by the quotes, and quote minimal constants means this particular character, special characters alone to be quoted, and quote none means no one data is quoted. So here non-numeric and delimiter is also here. See here, non-numeric alone will be quoted. Strings alone is quoted. And next we can edit the custom. We can edit the quoting for characters. The previous one we give the default double quotes only is presented. Here quote character I have given star. So everything. Instead of quotation, star will be placed. Quote character will be changed. Any character we can give. Dialects. So for the examples, we have changed delimited, quote character. Okay, everything we have to give. If it is a single file, we can give individually, no problem. Suppose we are dealing with multiple files, every time we can't write the same thing again and again. It's not look good. So to avoid this, we are going to use the dialect. So how to create the dialect? By using the method csv.register underscore dialect method. This method have the two parameters. Name is the name of the dialect, and dialect, what are the formatting patterns you are going to use. That is, you should give in the dialect. Let's see through the examples. So what is the advantages? Dialects means it is very modular, and then to avoid the repeated return. See, suppose in a program we are opening more than one files. Every time we can't write that formatting pattern again and again. So avoid this, commonly written in one dialect, we can use it again and again. So the main advantage is reusability, like function. See, first I am importing the CSV, and I have created the dialect. uh, Name of the dialect is my dialect. See, I have used the formatting pattern to limit the type symbol, and quoting single quotes will be quote all. It means all the character will be quoted. And then writer equals csv.writer file object comma dialect to my dialect. The name of the dialect is given. Now see, the patterns are applied in the file. And next we can change the coding character, as well as we can skip the space. Any record start with space we can avoid by using the property skip initial space equal to true. If we use the true, means the spaces will be avoided, removed. Suppose if you are giving false, means the space will not be removed. And line terminator. So every row terminated by default is a new line character. But here I am using the line terminator equal to plus symbol. So every row end with plus. While you are reading time, if you are given, it will not be useful one. Writing we can use it. Okay, line terminator, because default terminator is slash n or carriage return only acceptable in the reader object. And if you are using double quote attribute, true means the quote character will be applied to all data in the file. And if you don't give that double quotes as well as quote characters, then we have to use the escape character. See, here I am using the escape character is forward slash. So wherever that quotes, single quotes come in the data, single quotes and comma, there that escape character will be replaced. See here, wherever that single quote started and comma, that place escape character will be applied. And dictionary writer class is used to write the dictionary data into the CSV file. So it has the two parameters. File is that which file how to write, and field name is what are the columns we have to write. That column title should be given in the field names. See, here I am opening the file student master.csv file with that three column name, that is the field names, roll number, name and IP. And I am next creating the dictionary writer. Using that method, I am creating the writer object. That I am passing the name of the file object, and the field names I have passed that my field names, roll number, name, IP. And then I have created 3 rows, okay, and pass the value dictionary values and the last. And see here, headings are not written in that output file. Student underscore master.csv file. There is no heading because we don't use the right header functions. So here I'm using the right header after creating the dictionary writer object. I use the right header function. Now you can see that the field names column heading is applied in the file. And next we are going to see how to read the data from the CSV file. So this is student mass CSV file. So I open in the file in the read mode, and as I'm creating the object reader object through the csv.reader function. The reader object holds all the data, all the rows. So it will be iterated by the for loop one by one. Everything will be displayed. And based on the delimiter also we can read the data. How we can do in the right operator, same thing we can do in the reader also. So here based on delimiter I'm going to read the data. So that means based on the delimiter it's going to split into 3 rows. So it will be like that. And here the same method I'm using, but printing alone I have given row of 0. Actually the file contain 3 rows in a single line. It will be separated by the delimiter class. So the first row of 0 means it will take as serial number, name, age. And next row of 1 means it will consider the 1 Rosie 25. And row of 2 means it will consider 2 Jasmine 33. And initial spaces. See this file, CSV file. If you want to remove that spaces, see here, name before, city before there is a space. Okay, all the data's names before there is a space, and cities names before also space. So we want to remove the spaces while reading and displaying data. We have to give that attribute skip initial space equal to true. So the spaces is removed. Suppose we are giving false, the space will not be removed from the content. See the difference. And next we can read the data with quotes. Quotes already we have seen in the writer of the same constant we can use here. So this is a file people wonder.csv. Some strings are double quotes and something is not quoted. So I'm giving the quote all. So what happened? All the strings will be quoted. All the rows are quoted using that quoting equal to csv.quote property. So like a writer object, we can use dialect also in the reading CSV files. So here the dialect name is my dialect and delimiter is pipe symbol, and skip the initial space equal to true. So starting spaces are skipped. See here delimiter, according to that delimiter it will be separated, and also spaces also, initial spaces also removed. Next, this is the content people.csv. This one we are going to change into the dictionary format. So for that we have to use dictionary reader. csv.dictionary reader class used. and it's already csv file, and this address is in that for loop will take one by one row, and it will be converted into the dictionary format using the function dict, and next it will be printed. Thank you.